You're welcome. What's your will?
I am a woeful suitor to your honor. Please, but your honor, hear me.
Well, what's your suit?
There is a vice which most I do abhor, and most desire should meet the blow of justice, for which I would not plead, but that I must. For which I must not plead, but that I am at war twixt will and will not.
Well, let her be admitted. Well, the matter?
I have a brother is condemned to die. I do beseech you, let it be his fault, and not my brother.
Condemn the fault, and not the actor of it. Why, every fault's condemned ere it be done. Mine were the very cipher of a function to find the fault whose find stands in record, and let go by the actor.
Oh, just but severe law. I had a brother then. Heaven keep your honor. Must he needs die?
Maiden, no remedy.
Yes, I do think that you might pardon him. And neither heaven nor man grieve at the mercy.
I will not do it.
But can you, if you would?
Look, what I will not, that I cannot.
But might you do it, and do the world no wrong, if so your heart were touched with that remorse as mine is to him?
He's sentenced. It's too late.
Too late? Why, no. I that do speak a word may call it back again. Well, believe this. No ceremony that a great one's longs, not the king's crown, nor the deputed sword, the marshal's truncheon, nor the judge's robe, become them with one half so good a grace as mercy does. If he had been as you, and you as he, you would have slipped like him. But he, like you, would not have been so stern.
Pray you, be gone.
I would to heaven I had your potency, and you were Isabel. Should it then be thus? No, I would tell what 'twere to be a judge and what a prisoner.
Your brother is a forfeit of the law, and you but waste your words.
Alas! Alas! Why, all the souls that were forfeit once, and he that might the vantage best have took, found out the remedy. How would you be, if he, which is the top of judgment, should but judge you as you are? Oh, think on that, and mercy then will breathe within your lips like man new made.
Be you content, fair maid. It is the law, not I, condemn your brother. Were he my kinsman, my brother, my son, it should be thus with him. He must die tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, that's sudden. Spare him. Spare him. He's not prepared for death. Even for our kitchens, we kill the fowl of season. Shall we serve heaven with less respect than we do minister to our gross selves? Good, good, my lord, bethink you. Who is it that hath died for this offence? There's many have committed it.
The law hath not been dead, though it had slept. Those many had not dared to do that evil if the first that did the edict infringe had answered for his deeds. Now, 'tis awake, takes note of what is done, and, like a prophet, looks in a glass that shows what future evils, either new or by remissness new conceived, are now to have no successive degrees, but, ere they live, to end.
Yet show some pity.
I show it most of all when I show justice, for then I pity those I do not know, which a dismissed offence would after gall, and do him right, that answering one foul wrong, lives not to act another. Be content. Your brother dies tomorrow. Be satisfied.
So, you must be the first that gives this sentence, and he that suffers. Oh, it is excellent to have a giant's strength, but it is tyrannous to use it like a giant. Could great men thunder as Jove himself does, Jove would never be quiet. For every pelting petty officer would use his heaven for thunder, nothing but thunder. Merciful heaven, thou rather with thy sharp and sulphurous bolt splits the unwedgeable and gnarled oak than the soft myrtle. But man, proud man, dressed in a little brief authority, most ignorant of what he's most assured, his glassy essence, like an angry ape, plays such fantastic tricks before high heaven as make the angels weep, who with our spleens would all themselves laugh mortal. We cannot weigh our brother with ourself. Great men may jest with saints, 'tis wit in them, but in the less foul profanation. That in the captain's but a choleric word, which in the soldier is flat blasphemy.
Why do you put these sayings upon me?
Because authority, though it err like others, hath yet a kind of medicine in itself that skins the vice at the top. Go to your bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it does know that's like my brother's fault. If it confess a natural guiltiness such as is his, let it not sound a thought upon your tongue against my brother's life.
She speaks, and 'tis such sense that my sense breeds with it. Fare you well.
Gentle my lord, turn back.
Thou bethink me. Come again tomorrow.
Hark, how I'll bribe you, good my lord. Turn back.
How? Bribe me.
Aye, with such gifts that heaven shall share with you. Not with fond shekels of the tested gold, or stones whose rates are either rich or poor as fancy values them, but with true prayers that shall be up at heaven and enter there ere sunrise. Prayers from preserved souls, from fasting maids, whose minds are dedicate to nothing temporal.
Well, come to me tomorrow.
Heaven keep your honor safe.
Amen. For I am that way going into temptation for prayers.
At what hour tomorrow shall I attend your lordship?
Huh?
At what hour tomorrow shall I attend your lordship?
At any time forenoon.
Safe, your honor.
From thee, even from thy virtue. Oh, what's this? What's this? Is this her fault or mine? The tempter or the tempted? Who sins most, huh? Ha! Not she, nor does she tempt, but it is I that lying by a violet in the sun do as a carrion does, not as a flower, corrupt with virtuous season. be, that modesty may more betray our sense than woman's lightness? Having waste ground enough, shall we desire to raise the sanctuary and pitch our evils there? Oh, fie, fie, fie! What dost thou, or what art thou, Angelo? Dost thou desire her foully for those things that make her good? Oh, let her brother live! Thieves for the robbery have authority when judges themselves do steal. What? Do I love her, that I desire to hear her speak again, and feast upon her eyes? Oh, what is't I dream on? Oh, you cunning enemy, that to catch a saint, with saints does bait thy hook. Most dangerous is that temptation that doth goad us into sin by loving virtue. Never did the strumpet, with all her double vigor, art and nature, once stir my temper. This virtuous maid subdues me quite. Even till now, when men were fond, I smiled and wondered how.